Standard check. What's poppin'? It's your boy Cross-Eyed here, Vice City Mafia. We doing another Olo Dolo. We doing another rare, bro. Make sure to hit that like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, because I'm really trying to blow up. You guys know this. Now, I wouldn't say I had a hard upbringing. Yeah, there's been some struggles throughout my life, but I wouldn't use those moments to highlight my childhood. And I know I don't look like the way I act or my lifestyle or my opinions about life. I was raised very unfiltered, not saying that it was a bad thing, but it definitely helped me form my opinions about the world. I've seen things that people have only seen in movies. I've met people that seem like they're GTA characters. And I was introduced to a lifestyle that I would say some dream of having. That being said, I would say I have a very unorthodox way of looking at life, while other people I feel are stuck in a bubble. Some people walk around and they truly feel like they're in a movie, not knowing what it takes to be the persona that they're giving off. Too many people are out here living in a fairy tale, acting like they're the star of some Scarface knockoff or in a GTA cutscene. They put on this fake persona, talking big, talking tough, like they're running the show. But when shit gets real, they crumble. And people like me see right through that shit. They don't know what it takes to back up that act that they're putting off. Now, me, myself, I am not a gangster, but I've been surrounded by gangsters my whole life, watching how they move, how they talk, and growing up in this unfiltered life, seeing the hustle, seeing the betrayal, seeing the real players. That is what shaped me. I've learned to blend in, watch the game and pick up the rules without trying to be someone I'm not, without trying to play a role that I felt like didn't fit me. Picture this, I'm 18, working at the club, bottom of the barrel, I'm taking out garbage, then washing dishes, hands deep in water, minding my business. And one night, the club goes to hell out of nowhere. A big-ass brawl just breaks out. Got big-ass motherfuckers just wailing on each other, dancers screaming, throwing glasses, bottles flying through the air. And I'm watching this whole thing. I got like a front row seat because I'm there right there at the bar, dude, seeing it, the whole thing unfold. And I notice, where's that security guard that's always talking tough and acting like a boss, dude? Well, he was hiding out in the bathroom. This big-ass dude ducked away, curled in the bathroom like a coward. Now, me, myself, I didn't get involved either, right? Because my father worked, and I didn't want to put him in a predicament that he didn't want to be in. But I saw everything. Front row seat. I saw who stepped in, who didn't, and I saw who was all talk. And that's when I learned that leadership is about being able to take control, keeping your composure in the midst of chaos, being able to see the game clearly, knowing when to move and when to hold back. Law 28 in the 48 Laws of Power. And you know, that night stuck with me. Growing up in that world, strip clubs, late nights, shady characters, taught me how to read people. You learn pretty quick who's real and who's fronting. I've seen dudes walk into the club flashing cash, talking all big, and then when shit gets tough, they fucking disappear. That security guard hiding in the bathroom, he was living in that fairy tale, thinking his size and loud mouth made him some sort of boss. And that's the problem with a lot of people. You know, they live in this fairy tale and they really brainwash themselves into living this fake life and giving off this fake persona. And then actions have consequences, like I've said before. So your persona is going to put you in a predicament where you need to prove yourself. And when you're unable to take action, you end up embarrassing yourself. Real leadership is about sacrifice, staying late to fix someone else's mess, taking the heat when shit goes wrong, even if it isn't your fault. I went from washing dishes to running the whole club as a general manager because I paid attention to shit like that. Now, there's some people that don't like what I say. They feel like it's controversial. They act like I'm the only one with these opinions. They want me to be some fake filtered version of myself. But if I did that, who'd listen? Nobody. The moment I started being more authentic and stating my opinions, my views went crazy. Why? Because it's real. I don't want to sit here acting like somebody I'm not, because my authenticity, I feel like, is my strength. I don't feel like I need to polish my words to prove anything. I feel like I've been through enough and I've seen shit that people have only seen on movie screens, and I came out running shit. If I went all commercial and watched what I said and filtered myself more, I feel like I'll just be putting on a fake persona, and then y'all wouldn't even be here. Now, I don't claim to know everything. I don't have all the answers, but I know leadership. I climbed from scrubbing dishes in a strip club to becoming the general manager calling the shots. And that didn't happen because I looked like a boss or acted like I was in some movie scene. It happened because I studied the game. I learned from my surroundings. I've learned how to spot frauds and move smart, how to lead without needing a spotlight. And that's the shit most people miss. They're too busy trying to look like a leader instead of being a leader. And that fairy tale mentality is a trap. People think leadership is all about the image. Posting tough on social media, acting like you're untouchable, isn't it? People like to act like they're living some cinematic lifestyle. But I've seen what happens when the lights go out. I've seen leaders like that security guard hide in the bathroom when the club turns into a battlefield. Leadership isn't a role you play. It's more like a weight you carry. It's staying late to make sure everything's locked down, even when you're running on empty. It's taking the blame even when it's someone else's fault. I learned that watching real ones, guys who didn't need to flex, because their moves spoke louder than any movie line. Now, my life doesn't match what people expect, and I know I don't look like where I came from, but that's my edge. I took the cards I was dealt and turned them into a winning hand. I didn't need to pretend like I was someone I wasn't. I didn't need to live in no fairy tale land. And that's why I'm here, speaking my truth. Hate my bluntness, but if I toned it down, it wouldn't be authentic. And with that, we out. VCM, baby. Bye.